The following video is brought to you by Earthman Soil. For all your needs in inoculants and biostimulants for your plants, check us out. If you want amazing organic grow, this is the place to start, Living Soil. Greetings, this is Earthman from earthmansoil.com. God bless you guys, and I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to talk about seed starting mix. Now that we're coming up on this, that time of year to starting our seeds. I'm going to give you a nice quick mix to use that I've had great success with. All right, here we go, friends. I use this Jiffy mix, starting mix. It's quick. It's got peat moss, coco coir, and vermiculite, and it's got a wetting agent in it because you need a wetting agent whenever you use peat moss or coco coir, and it's got some lime in there just to keep the pH around 6.5. All right, I use this worm casting, so 3 gallons of this, 1 gallon of the worm casting, maybe 1.5 gallons to give it some quick nitrogen to go, and a whole bunch of microbes and a lot of other good stuff that's in there. I inoculate it. I put some of my root love in there, maybe like 3 tablespoons of that, which is kind of a lot, but I really like to inoculate my plants right from the get-go because, for my friends, it takes 4 weeks, maybe 3, for a plant roots to become inoculated by the microbes, and so you want to get it done as soon as possible. So when you have to add the earthworm castings in there, it's going to make this mix a little bit heavy, so I'm going to fluff it up a little bit with some rice hulls. I use probably about 3 cups of that in there, maybe a little bit more, and you can substitute that with perlite or vermiculite, but I like the rice hulls because it's really good silica source for your plant. And now you do not need a lot of nutrients, guys. I mean, there's a lot of nutrients in the seed itself. It's the way God made it for that plant to live for a couple weeks. But I don't play around. I want to make sure that it has everything it needs from the beginning. And so what I'll do is I'll put in there non-aggressive type of nutrients that are loaded with trace minerals and biostimulants. And let's go through the list. So I'll put probably about half cup to 3/4 cup of kelp meal, maybe up to a cup. Definitely put a cup or a little bit more of alfalfa meal, and that'll give it trace minerals and, as you can see, nitrogen and a little phosphorus. And believe me, guys, a little bit of phosphorus in your seed starting is good because your roots need phosphorus to grow. That's one of the key elements of getting nice, large root masses, is a little bit of nitrogen there just to give it a kickstart. And then I get that nitrogen from my kelp meal here, as you can see, very little bit, and then alfalfa just enough to give it that kick though. And then the trichotinol and the trace minerals and all the in here different plant hormones, cytokines, auxins that help assist small plants get big quick. I also put in there probably about a half cup or a little bit more of azomite. I use powdered azomite, and that's really good stuff. It's fast acting and all that. And then, I'll put some water in it, mix it, and then a couple days later, I'll look at the pH, and I want that pH between 6.5, 7 7. Just pushing it. You don't want anything above 7, but you don't want anything below 6, in my opinion. You don't want acidic soil to start off with your seeds. Now, there is a problem, and it is acidic. You got to put some sort of lime in there, or oyster shell flour is not fast acting. You need something fast acting. So I'd suggest this prilled garden lime. It works super fast. And then add it a little bit, just to bring your level to where you need it. Like I said, between 6.5 and 7, but 6.5 is more ideal. So you got, let me go through the list again. 1 bag of this Jiffy Start Mix is 3 gallons. About a gallon and a half of earthworm castings. I use about 3 tablespoons, or maybe a little bit more, of my root love, which is a wide variety of mycorrhizal and plant growth promoting bacteria. And there's also humic acid in there, fulvic acid, and amino acids. Immediately ready for your plant's consumption at a young age. Man, watch out, see what happens. I put probably about 3 or 4 cups of rice hulls, perlite, or vermiculite, all right? A little bit of alfalfa, a little bit of kelp meal, so a little bit of azomite, and garden lime if needed, because this Jiffy already comes with a wetting agent in it, okay? And it's ready to go, and it also comes with lime, which you want, because you don't want acidic soil. And anytime you use peat moss or coco coir, you're going to have acidity because they're acidic products. So you got to be careful with them for seed starting. But so, if you'll make your mix, if you buy the peat moss, coco coir, and all that stuff separate and make your own, more power to you. But don't forget to use a wetting agent, and don't forget to put a little lime in there to control the acidic soil. You don't want that. So I know this is a long thing, but it's important. The beginning of a plant is so important. So God bless you guys. I hope this video helps you. Have a great day.